How to build authentic operator teams and realistic squad dynamics for military thrillers. Learn essential strategies for crafting believable operator teams and squad dynamics that add tension and realism in military thriller writing. Building your operator team and crafting believable squad dynamics. Alright, let's have a chat about something that's quite pivotal when you're writing military thrillers, or really any story involving elite units, building your operator team and making their interactions feel genuine. Now, if you're new to creative writing or thinking about writing a military thriller, this is where a lot of stories either hit gold or fall flat. Because let's be honest, no one wants a squad that feels like a bunch of cardboard cutouts barking orders at each other. First off, what do I mean by an operator team? I'm talking about those elite groups, special forces, SAS, Navy SEALs, or whatever branch your story involves, that function as a tight-knit unit. They're not just soldiers. They're a mix of highly skilled individuals who depend on each other in life or death situations. Just like in real life, these squads aren't made up of carbon copies, but of distinct personalities, quirks, and histories. And why focus on squad dynamics? Well, great squad dynamics add tension, realism, and emotional weight. The differences and sometimes clashes within a team create natural conflict. Plus, when the chips are down, how they support or betray each other can be incredibly gripping for readers. 1. Create distinct personalities. One of the biggest rookie mistakes in writing about military teams is giving members all the same voice and attitude. In your writing course, you'd probably learn the importance of crafting unique characters. But in the context of a military unit, this realism is absolutely crucial. The leader, often calm, confident, and strategic. This character may have years of battlefield experience and tends to think several moves ahead. The rookie, a relatively new member, full of eagerness but lacking some practical experience. This character brings fresh eyes and a perspective that can challenge the status quo. The specialist could be a tech wizard, medic, or weapons expert, more focused on their skill set than leadership. The cynic, maybe a bit jaded or world-weary, someone who expects the worst but still performs their duty. The joker keeps the atmosphere light with humor, sometimes annoying to others but crucial for morale. Tip for writers: give each member some standout trait or speech pattern that makes them instantly recognizable to readers. This helps to avoid confusion and keeps your team dynamic, vibrant. 2. Build realistic interactions. Now, it isn't enough just to have different personalities. How they interact matters just as much. When crafting conversations and exchanges, consider how stress, fatigue, and pressure affect tone and behavior. Operators might mask fear with banter or snap under pressure. Sometimes friction happens not because they dislike each other, but because the stakes are high. Any slip could be fatal. Think about short, clipped communication under fire versus more relaxed banter at base camp. Unspoken understandings. What's left unsaid can be just as interesting. Hierarchy tensions. Even in elite teams, there's rank and ego. Personal baggage that colors their interactions. Maybe a tragic backstory, rivalry, or a shared past mission. When you write a story, these micro-interactions build cumulative tension and empathy. Readers get invested not just in the mission, but in whether this group can hold it together. 3. Reflect training and team roles accurately. Remember, your operators aren't just characters. They're professionals shaped by their training and experience. That means their dialogue, decisions, and even body language should align with what's plausible on the ground. Do some research, or better yet, sign up for creative writing classes or a military thriller writing course that can teach you fundamentals of tactics and procedures. It's the kind of detail that adds credibility without bogging down your narrative. A command might come in the form of terse, coded radio calls. A medic won't hesitate but may occasionally let their guard down in private moments. 4. Conflict and camaraderie go hand in hand. In the best military thrillers, the team is almost like a family. They bicker, they joke, they argue, and then act as one unit when it really counts. This tension between conflict and loyalty is central. It mirrors real-life military units where trust is hard-won and vital. If one character breaks the unspoken code or puts personal feelings above the mission, you've got drama. But if they can overcome that, your story's got heart. 5. Use squad dynamics to enhance plot and pacing. Integrate character interactions into the flow of your story. When the squad is on a mission, sprinkle in quick dialogue exchanges that reveal personalities and relationships without slowing the action. In quieter scenes, maybe a longer conversation reveals emotional scars or motivations. The ebb and flow of squad tension can mirror the tension of the mission itself, calm before the storm, moments of levity amid danger, and the spotlight on different characters at critical points. This keeps readers engaged and rooting for the team. Wrapping up. When writing a military thriller, remember that your operator team is more than just players in a tactical game. They are people with history, emotions, and complexities. Building believable squad dynamics isn't just about authenticity, it's about creating a compelling narrative that readers can sink their teeth into. For those serious about honing their skills, a military thriller writing course is an excellent way to build a solid foundation in both character and plot development. You'll learn how to craft authentic teams that feel alive, enhance the tension and realism in your writing, and ultimately write stories that keep readers captivated from start to finish. Enroll now and start writing course. Develop your unique voice, master military squad dynamics, and create thrilling narratives that resonate.